Good morning, baseball fans. This is Vinny, and I am coming to you this morning with a 2022-2025 tournament game. This is an elimination game. So one of these two teams, either the Angels or the Royals, will be gone after just two games in the tournament. Quick exit. So Kansas City, by virtue of having the better seed. They are the home team for this game. And on the mound for the Royals will be Noah Cameron using his 2025 card, in which he was 9-7 with a 2.99 ERA in 138 innings. He had 114 strikeouts. And the lineup that he's going to be facing today for the Angels will have Kevin Pillar leading off. He played for a couple of teams in 2024. That's the card we'll be using for him. He will be leading off and playing center field. Nolan Schanuel, the first baseman, with his 2025 card. Mike Trout is the designated hitter. And so Trout, using his 2022 card, batting third. Taylor Ward, also using his 2022 card, will be the left fielder. Joe Adell, he is batting fifth. He is the right fielder. We're using his 2025 card. He had a big season last year with 37 home runs. Luis Rengifo bats sixth. Using his 2023 card, he'll be playing third base. Zach Neto and his 2025 card, he'll be a shortstop. And from 2024, the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And playing second base today, also with a couple of teams using his 2023 card, Eduardo Escobar is going to be the second baseman. So we are ready to go. We are coming to you from Kansas City, and we are ready to get underway. So both of these teams trying to stay into this tournament. Maybe one will make it to the mid-8. Here we go. Kevin Pillar leading off against the left-hander. The roll of the dice is a tough 29. Kevin Pillar starts out striking out. Okay, Nolan Schanuel hits lefties pretty well. 274 average, 363 on base. And we get a tough 66. And that will be a fly out to center field. And Mike Trout steps in. And we have ballpark 6. That's going to be a wheelhouse roll for Mike Trout. And it's a 1. Mike Trout just gave the Angels a 1-0 lead with that wheelhouse home run. Taylor Ward coming up. I imagine both stars will be on a short leash today. All right. We have in play 13 for Taylor Ward. He lines a base hit. He had just 5 stolen bases. Joe Adell. Here we go. We have a tough out 4. That's going to be a strikeout. Mike Trout homers, gives the Angels a 1-0 lead. We get ready to go to the bottom of the first. Patrick Sandoval, another left-hander, will be the starting pitcher. In 2022, Sandoval made 27 starts, went 6-9 with a 2.91 ERA. And the lineup that he's going to be facing this morning, Michael Garcia will lead it off, playing third base with his 2025 card. Bobby Witt Jr. with his 2024 card will bat second, playing shortstop. Vinny Pasquantino, using his 2025 card, will play first base. Salvador Perez will be the catcher with his 2024 card. Coming out of 2022, the DH will be Edward Olivares. Also coming out of 2022, the left fielder is going to be Hunter Dozier. Nate Eaton, batting seventh, using his 2022 card as well. He's the right fielder. Nick Lofton will play second base, using his 2023 card. And batting ninth, another player from 2022, Michael Taylor, playing center field. Okay, and we're ready to go. Bottom of the first. We have in play, we have a 2. It's going to be a leadoff double for Garcia. Garcia's on. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Ballpark 20. It's a wheelhouse roll. And Witt rolls an 18. 1 to 31 is the home run chance. He sends it out of here, and very quickly the Royals take the lead. They lead 2 to 1 here in the bottom of the first. So the Angels' quick run in the top half of the first is short-lived. Vinny Pasquantino in play, 23. It's a base hit. Remember that being that I'm using Stratomatic's PC game, that the fatigue is going to be based on their guidelines. And so if a pitcher gives up a combination of 3 hits and 3 walks from their point of their fatigue inning, that's when they'll go into their POW, point of weakness. They can also go into early fatigue if they give up 5 runs in any one inning, 6 runs in any 2 consecutive innings, or 7 runs in 3 consecutive innings. So right now it's 2 to 1. Pasquantino is on. He's only had 1 stolen base last year. Here's Salvador Perez. Nobody out. In play, 80. That is going to be a grounder to short. The double play chance is 8 on both cards. So it's a 7, and it is a double play. So Sandoval gets a little help here with the 6-4-3 double play. Olivares, Edward Olivares. Tough 93. And a fly out to left field. But Bobby Witt Jr. sends it into orbit, gives the Royals a 2 to 1 lead. We head to the second inning. Luis Rengifo, batting right. In play, 11, and it's a base hit. Rengifo was on. He's a C base stealer. We have a 3-arm back to, so it'll be a C3. Pitcher's a 3 hold rating. All right. Zach Neto. Wheelhouse, 62. And for Neto, that is a home run. He had a 1 to 66 chance. On his wheelhouse roll, he hits a 62. And here we go. The Angels take the lead back. It's 3 to 2. Nobody out. Logan O'Hoppe. Wheelhouse, 19, 11 roll. Another home run. O'Hoppe homers. Angels lead 4 to 2. And the bullpen is throwing for the Royals. Here's Eduardo Escobar. We have a patient out, 36. All right, 36 would be a single, but it's an out, and on the pitcher's card, it's a ground out to the third baseman. One away. Kevin Pillar back up. Struck out his first time up. We have in play 13. It is a base hit. Pillar is on. He had 12 stolen bases. He's a B-rated stealer. So it'll be a B3. 4, 7. The combination hold would be a 7. So B3. And they're going to take a chance. They're going to let him go. We're going to roll the D20 and the 2 percentile dice. It's an 11, so that C3 is going to drop down to a D3 as the D20 roll was outside the jump rating. And 68 for a C3 is a stolen base. So Pillar is on second base with Chanul at the plate. Runner on second, 1 out. In play, 65. 65 is a fly ball to center field, 2 outs. Mike Trout, big home run to start it off for the Angels. Here's the roll. Wheelhouse 41, and Mike Trout has just hit another home run. He has a 1-79 chance on the left side of his wheelhouse for home run, and there you see Noah Cameron is tired as he gives up 6 runs, 5 in 1 inning. That's going to be it for Noah Cameron. And the Royals are in a hole here with 2 out in the top of the second inning. So let's see who we can bring in here. Let's see. They're kind of killing the left-hand today. Let's see. Taylor Clark is available. We're going to put Taylor Clark in there. Royals do have a long reliever that I've included. Let me see. Well, I thought I put in a long reliever, but maybe I didn't. I tried to get each team to have a long reliever, but it doesn't look like I gave one for the Royals. Taylor Clark is going to be the new pitcher. And Taylor Ward is the batter with 2 outs. It's 6-2 Angels. And let's see, we have a patient out, 95, and it's a fly to left, and that will do it for the Angels in the second. So the Royals are in a little bit of a jam here. They're in a hole, 4-run hole. Sandoval comes out. Hunter Dozier's the hitter. Bottom of the second. Here we go. Patient 13. Walk. Dozier on first. Neil Eaton coming up. Or Nate Eaton, I'm sorry. We have Tough 68. And that is going to be a ground ball to second base. And both the pitcher and Eaton have 8. It's a 5. And this is going to be another double play. This is going to turn into a 4-6-3 variety. You can see which strat we go through each one of them. And there's 2 outs now. Nick Lofton. We have Tough 80. Tough 80, fly out to center field. Now I've had some pretty high-scoring blowouts where teams have scored 19 and 20 runs. Maybe we'll get one of those here today. Joe Adell leading it off, top of the third. Ballpark 24. Wheelhouse. Odell's a 1-58 for a home run on his wheelhouse. It is a 26, and it's a home run. 7-2. Here's Ren Giffo. Ballpark, 36. Another wheelhouse roll. 86, and that Rengifo only has up to 82 for a hit, so that 86 is going to be a grounded to short. Yeah, Taylor Clark has a wheelhouse roll on 4 and a ballpark roll on 5. Here's Zach Nito. Tough 50 strikeout. Logan O'Hoppe, he had a home run his first time up. Patient out 10, and that's a walk. So the walks always stand. Walks and hit by pitches. Any hits would have been an out. Here's Eduardo Escobar. He switches to the left side of the plate now. Ballpark 87. It is in play. And it's 93, fly to left field. Another run for the Angels. 7-2 as we head to the bottom of the third. Michael Taylor. Tough 86. Grounded to short. Michael Garcia started off for the Royals with a double. 6-2. That's a tough 2 as a strikeout. And we have Bobby Witt Jr. Defense 31. Our first defense reading. It's the range of the center fielder. Pilar is a B. You can see up here the center field 2. When we transpose it, that 2 will turn into a B rating. So that's his range. 1 to 38 is a hit. It's a 90, so it's a fly out to center. Witt is out of there. Well, they still got Clark in there. Only in the 4th inning now. Kevin Pilar. Tough out, 17 to strikeout. Nolan Schnuel. In play, 7. Base hit. And let's see. Let's see if Clark will have any better luck with Trout than Cameron did. Trout with 2 home runs today. Patient out, 65. He's hit with the pitch. Well, that could certainly start an on-field brawl after hitting 2 home runs and then being hit by the pitch. That's going to be it for Taylor Clark. Clark isn't doing so well. And let's see who we will go with. Let's go with Amir Garrett. Well, wait a minute. What do we have here? We'll go with Amir Garrett. He's a left-hander. Let's see. So Garrett comes on. Taylor Ward, the hitter. 1 out. And we have a patient out. 5, but so it's a walk. So and now we have Joe Adell. We have patient out again. 53. And it would be a single on Adell's card, but it's going to turn out to be a ground out to the second baseman. Oh, wait a minute. We have to see if that's a double play then. We have a 9 and a 6. It's a 9, so it's only going to be a force out at the second to second. So fielder's choice out at second. Second is short. That'll be another run. 8-2. Here's Rengifo. And we have patient 26. That's a walk. And Zach Neto. And we have a patient out, 98, and Neto flies out to left field. 8-2. As we head to the bottom of the fourth inning, Vinny Pasquantino up for the Royals. In play 50. Grounded to the first baseman. 1 out. Salvador Perez. Tough, 98. Fly out to left field. Edward Olivares. Patient, 57. He's hit with the pitch. Sometimes I keep thinking to make up a rule that if you hit a batter who just homered off of you, or if you have innings where one batter is hit and then the next batter is hit, maybe have some kind of a brawl or something like that, but never quite done that. Hunter Dozier. 2 outs, runner on. First, and we have Tough 53. Dozier strikes out. All right. I think we need to get rid of Amir Garrett. And let's see here. Let us go with Dylan Coleman. Dylan Coleman. Coleman pitched in their first game. Here we go. Logan O'Hoppe coming up. O'Hoppe with a homer and a walk. We have Tough, 71. And he just gets outside his hit chance. He had up to 69 to get a hit. 71 is going to be a ground out to the second baseman. 1 away. Escobar. Tough, 4, strikeout. Pilar. Ballpark, 93 in play. 80, grounded to short. Bottom of the fifth. Eaton. Patient, 56, and he's hit with the pitch. All right. He's an ace stealer, but when you're down by 6 runs, I don't think you're going to take that chance. Here's Nick Lofton. We have in play 39. That is a single. And we're going to flip an action card to see. And it's just a 1 base advance. Okay, first and second. Here is Michael Taylor. And we have in play 36. That is going to be a pop out to the second baseman. 1 away. Michael Garcia. Patient, 27. A walk. And Sandoval now has himself in a little bit of trouble. Bases loaded, 1 out. Bobby Witt Jr. is the hitter. Witt went deep on him in the first inning. There we go. We have Tough, 65. That is a grounder to the second baseman. Has to do better, 5 or less. And it's a force out. So we get the fielder's choice out at second. The run will score. And it's 8-3 now. We'll get an RBI. Vinny Pasquantino, 2 outs. In play, 3. It's a double. It's a double. And with the 7, he's going to come all the way around to score. So 2 more runs will come in. Pasquantino with a double, and it's 8-5. Salvador Perez coming up. Here we go. We have in play 93, and it's fly out to the left fielder. But the Royals pick up 3 runs, so they're back in this game. Still plenty of time. Top of the 6th, Chenul leading it off. Patient 5, it's a walk. Mike Trout, here he comes again. Tough 6, he strikes out. Taylor Ward. Tough 73. 73 is a grounder to second. Both have 6 or under, and it's a force out. Oops, second to short. And now Joe Adele. And that's a wild pitch. We rolled a 34. Coleman's wild pitch range is 30 to 35. So Ward moves up. He's on second. Here we go. And we have patient 12, and that's a walk. First and second for Rengifo. 2 outs. Coleman trying to get out of this jam. Tough 72. Fly out to center field. No runs, a couple left. Bottom of the 6th, 8-5. Patrick Sandoval comes out to start the 6th. This would be his fatigue inning. Now I know in the regular rules of payoff pitch he would actually be fatigued, but like I said, I actually kind of prefer the strat rules. Anyway, so here we go. One of the things sometimes what I do is when I'm actually using payoff pitch rules is that if he does have that fatigue show up because of the amount of runs he gave up, I might wait till he gives up a hit or a walk after that to actually consider him fatigued. So that's kind of one thing I sometimes do as a workaround. Edward Olivares. We have patient 83, fly to center field. Hunter Dozier. Patient 70. He's hit with the pitch. A lot of hit by pitches in this game. All right, so Dozier's on. Here's Nate Eaton. In play, 98. Fly out to left field. Brings up Nick Lofton. We have Tough 84. And that's a fly out to center. That will end the inning. All right, Royals are going to go to their bullpen again. As we head to the top of the 7th, they're going to bring in Scott Barlow. So Scott Barlow will be the new pitcher. In 2022, he has a 2.18 ERA. All right, Zach Neto. I don't know if it's Neto or Neto, but he's up. Top of the 7th. We have Tough 19, strikeout. Logan O'Hoppe. Tough 18, strikeout. And now we have Eduardo Escobar. Patient 25. That's a walk. Runner on first. Kevin Pillar. We have patient 21. That's a walk. Well, Barlow started out well. He struck out the first two hitters. What would I do? I might have, I think I might hit the wrong button here. So let's undo the last one. Yeah. All right. It should have been a walk, not a strikeout. Okay, here's Chanul. And we have patient 94. And that's a fly out to the right fielder. All right, stretch time here in Kansas City. Close ball game, 8-5. And the Angels are going to go to their bullpen. And they're going to bring in Andrew Wantz. Michael Taylor will lead it off against the right-hander. Wantz in 2022 at a 3.22 ERA. We have patient 80, and that's a fly out to center field. Michael Garcia. Patient 68. Grounded to second. And Bobby Witt Jr. Tough 39. Base hit. Base hit off his tough side. Runner on first. Pasquantino. He is 2 for 3. Had a 2-run double his last time up in the 5th. Here we go. We have tough 7, and that's a strikeout. So we head to the 8th. Scott Barlow stays out on the mound. He's going to face Trout. Here we go. We have patient 96. Fly out to left field. Taylor Ward. Ballpark 4. Well, that's going to be a wheelhouse roll. And here we go. 1-61 is a home run chance. He hits a 78, so he's going to be a base hit. Single. And Scott Barlow is now tired. And it looks like the Royals will go back to their bullpen and let's bring in John Schreiber. John Schreiber will come in for the Royals using his 2024 card. Schreiber was 4-3 with a 3.66 ERA. He also had a couple of saves. We have 1 out and a runner on first. Here we go. Joe Adell. Defense 28. Range as a center fielder. Taylor. You always hear how good of a fielder he was, but he's just a D center fielder. So we have the range of a D range. It's a 1-53 chance for a hit, and it's a 68. So that'll be a fly out to the center fielder. As Taylor will get to that one. Here's Rengifo. Tough 17, strikeout. Okay. We head to the bottom of the 8th. The Angels will go to their bullpen again. and they're going to bring in Ben Joyce. Now, Ben Joyce, using his 2024 card, had a 2.08 ERA, and he kind of got roughed up in his last outing here. We used him against the Oakland A's, and he got roughed up a little bit. But they're bringing him here in the bottom of the eighth, and the first batter to face him will be Salvador Perez. We have patient 18. It's a walk. Alrighty. Edward Olivares. He's going to stay up there. He does pretty well against right-handers. In 115 at-bats, he hit 287 with a 331 on base. They're going to keep him in there. Tough 64. That is a fly out to the right fielder. And we're going to see a pinch hitter, though, for Hunter Dozier. And the pinch hitter is going to be Mike Yastrzemski. So Yastrzemski will pinch hit. Here's the roll of the dice. We have tough 57. Oh, and it just misses. Yastrzemski had a chance to get a hit at 55, but 57 is going to be a fly out to the left fielder. So we have 2 outs, and Nate Eaton will be the hitter. Tough 86, ground out to the shortstop. And that will end the 8th. All right, Yastrzemski will stay in the game to play left field. And while we're at it, we'll also bring in another pitcher, and they're going to go with the closer here. Try to keep the Angels from scoring any more runs. Carlos Estevez. Estevez in 2025 was 4-5 with a 2.45 ERA. He had 42 saves for the Royals last year. And Zach Neto will be the hitter. Neto 1 for 4. That one hit, though, was a home run back in the second inning. Here we go. Tough out, 48, strikeout. Logan O'Hoppe. Tough 74. Fly out to center field. And Eduardo Escobar. It is a defense 8. And this can be the range of the second baseman. Lofton is a C. So Escobar will have an opportunity to get a hit on 1 to 44 roll. It's a 96 roll. And so that's going to be an out. 5 is going to be, it's a ground out to the second baseman. Okay. Now let's look at the defense here. Chenul's the only not that good. And there we have Adele who's a D. Ward is a D. In the outfields, Pilar is a B in center field. And really don't have much in the way of fielders. Now the Angels are going to go to the bullpen, and they're going to bring in their closer. If we can find this card here. Yeah, I know it's in here. Kenley Jansen played with the Angels in 2025. He was in 62 games, was 5-4 with a 2.59 ERA, and he had 29 saves. So, Kenley Jansen will come in, and the Royals are going to bring up a pinch hitter for Nick Lofton, and that's going to be Michael Massey. So Michael Massey will come up and pinch hit for Lofton. Bottom of the ninth, it's an 8-5 ball game. Angels took command early on. They had that big 5-run second inning that really made the difference. So here's Massey. We have in play 78. This is a grounder to the second baseman. Escobar will make the play for the first out. All right, Michael Taylor. He's the next hitter, but I think the Royals are going to go to the bench again. And let's see who they can bring in here. Okay. Not really much left. Freddie Fermin is going to pinch hit. Fermin is a backup catcher, but he's going to pinch hit. Has a much better opportunity to get on base than Michael Taylor does. If by chance this game does go into extra innings, Drew Waters is on the bench. He could play center field. So here's Fermin against Kenley Jansen. We have a tough out, 74, and it's a fly out to center field. And so the Royals are down to their final out. Michael Garcia. Here we go. Ballpark. Ballpark 69. That's an in play. It's a 14, and Garcia is going to keep it alive with a base hit. So he's on. We have Bobby Witt Jr. Jr. 2 for 4. Here we go. 2 outs. There's the roll. We have tough out. And that's too bad because on Witt's card he rolled a 35. It would have been a double. But it's an out. And that 35 is going to be a pop-up to the third baseman. That is going to be it. The Angels beat the Royals 8-5. You can see 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Royals, or for the Angels, I'm sorry. And for the Royals, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Let's go to the box score. And you can kind of see here. Patrick Sandoval is going to get the win. He went 6 innings, 5 hits, 5 runs all earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, gave up a home run. Noah Cameron, he gets the loss, only lasted an inning and 2/3. Gave up 7 hits, 6 runs all earned, 4 home runs. Noah Cameron gave up the long ball. And the Angels had 5 altogether, 2 by Trout. Joe Adell, Zach Neto, Logan Hoppe all homered. Bobby Witt homered for the Royals, but it wasn't enough. We had 4 hit by pitches in this game. 2 Angels were hit, or rather, Mike Trout was the only one Angel hit. Olivares, Dozier, and Eaton all were hit by Angel pitchers. But there you have it. If you're following along, the Royals are out of the tournament. The Angels will wait to take on the winner of the Chicago White Sox and Oakland Athletics. So there you have it. Thank you for joining in. If you enjoyed this broadcast, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. This is Vinny. Have a good day.